How did I ever let this gem slip me? Hey? Oh, hey boys, the IT crowd. How did I ever let... This is freaking hilarious. It's not like at work or anything, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Anyway, speaking of IT crowd, my next job is to install, as I put in the last video, this USB 3.0 card into the workstation. So let's pitter patter and see if we can get her done. I got the drivers for it now. Found them finally. Nice. So gonna fart. That was gross. And let's pitter patter and have at her. So yeah, looking inside of this computer, man, they really packed a lot of crap in here, eh? So this is the second riser. Here's the second processor. The first processor is actually underneath this mess. So you got one CPU over here, one CPU over here. And then got my GeForce 960. There's a PCI Express port down there, 16 port. I don't understand how you're supposed to be able to put like two PCI Express port cards in here, but whatever. And then there's a third PCI Express port there. That's the one I'm going to try and use because there's no way I can probably weasel a card in there. So I'm going to try and use that one down there and slap her in. I'm pretty sure you can use a 1X card and a 16X port. Shouldn't be that big of a difference. Just want to have all the PCI pipelines. Friggin' tight. It's tight in there. Not much room. So there's my awesome install. This is the hard drive. My amazing install for an SSD. It's just kind of dangling right there, eh? Yeah. Mint install, boys. That's how I roll. So, without further ado, let's pitter patter and have at her and get this card installed. Alright, well, it's in there. It's in there. We have USB ports in the back now. Yeah. This thing's weird. It doesn't use screws at all. Like, everything's screwless. Well, sort of. Well, no, actually it's true, because, like, here's your mounting points for your hard drives, and it's just a switch. You just, whoop, put your drive in, clip this in, you're done, you know? It's completely a toolless design for accessing, except if you need to replace the optical drives or whatever the heck drive that is on the bottom. What is that? What are you? Who cares? Anyway, let's close the bonnet on it, fire it back up and see if we can get the driver to install. And watch some more IT crowd. Well guys, already more progress than I've had on the XPS 8300. Universal Serial Bus USB controller. No driver found, but that's, I don't know what the heck this is. Secure disk. Now what do I install? Oh man. I should just like blow away this computer and reinstall Windows onto it. This computer came with a Seagate hard drive, and it's probably the original drive that came with the rig when it was released back in whenever this computer was built. So I'm thinking the drive's probably getting tired and old. What I might do is wait till after Christmas on Boxing Day. They usually have pretty good deal on hardware. If Newegg doesn't have it, Amazon might. If not, Best Try might. I need to get a better hard drive for this computer, or a newer one that actually works. But I was thinking about formatting it. I got a 128 gig SSD in there, and I got these two back here that I bought a long time ago. These Gigastone 256 gigabytes. I was thinking about stoving one of them in there, reinstalling Windows onto an SSD so it actually boots faster, and that way there I could take away all the services that I don't need and only run the services that I do need. Because this computer here, what I want to do is I want to, like I said on the previous video, I want to swap it. I want to move this one, oh cheese balls, I want to move this one over to there and that one over to here, because that one there would be better for gaming and daily use. And this one here is great for doing server-side stuff. So we run the Minecraft server off of this, the Arc server off of this, we run anything server related off of the Precision, and then we run, I can use the XPS 8300 for like video editing and stuff like that, for just light work, and should be fine because we've been hosting a lot of services lately off the home internet because Well, I used to rent a TeamSpeak server. It was like $30 for a year for a 20 slot server, which pretty good, you know, 20 people on there chatting away. But the service has been really unreliable lately. Like 1 out of every 5 times we log in, the voices get all over Mr. Roboto, and then the service fails, and then you're waiting 2-3 hours for it to come back. There was no explanation if they were doing an update. There was no information on what was causing the outage. They would just tell you there's an outage, they're working on it. 3 hours later, it was fixed. So when that would happen, we'd always jump my personal TeamSpeak and go on there. Well, recently I registered a domain name, because, you know, they're not too bad. And I found a site that's pretty cheap to host the domain name and point it to a dynamic IP address. Now, I wouldn't have done this if the VPN company didn't send me a renewal bill for $70 for the year. To register a VPN for a year, to register a domain name, it cost me $5 for the year. So I got myself my domain name. And then the service to host it out of the house for 2 years cost me $18 to dynamically locate it to my network. And the best part is my Netgear router, which I have set up now, has a utility on there to automatically update the dynamic IP address if it happens to change through the hosting service. So I don't have to do nothing. I don't have no client-side software running on any of my rigs to update the external IP address. It just updates by the router. As long as there's internet, it's getting updated. And at any point in time, I can be anywhere in the world. I type in my domain name with proper port settings, and I can get into my network and do what I gotta do. I also have a VPN tunnel set up, so if I'm external and I need to get into my network to access files, I can do it. I can tunnel through my phone and then do a hotspot and connect my phone to the computer, and away we go, like a tether through cable or whatever, and have access to the phone, all the files on my network. A little slower, mind you, but, you know, in a pinch, if you need to, you can. So, kind of cool. But we went that route, decided to run everything off of the home network because, like, I'm paying for, like, my internet right now is a gigabit fiber. So I get 1.2 gigabits down and 250 megabits up. To run a Minecraft server, it doesn't consume that much data. It's mainly processor side that gets beaten up. But with the 16 core, the 24 virtual cores, 12 real cores, the newer servers run pretty good on it. It's horrible for gaming. Like, you can't play any games on it. It lags. It lags too hard. Like PUBG, Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft. It just chokes. So that's the reason why I want to go to the other rig and get that all set up. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna get this here all good to go. Get this card working, test it, make sure she's good, and then maybe I'll reformat it. I'll move all the Minecraft server files off the SSD. Anything else that's on there, I'll get it off there, clear it up, and then we'll blow everything away and reinstall. And then we should be hunky-dory. I'm thinking, anyway. And then I'll bring the Minecraft server stuff back over, make sure that runs. Bring the TeamSpeak server from the XPS 8300 over, make sure that runs. And then probably do a swap-a-rooney. It's going to be a full day of this. These guys want to play some Grand Theft Auto tonight too, so I haven't played that game since before Halloween. It's currently December the 4th. I'm going to be rusty as frig driving, boys. Well, good news is the setup worked. There it is right down there. USB 3.0 root hub. Yeah. So, driver works. However, this computer's running like a turtle on a crutch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and reinstall the Windows Professional to it. And basically set it up for workstation mode. As in, like, server mode. Not going to install, like, you know, Premiere and Vegas and Photoshops and GIMP and all these other applications that you would use for a workstation, like Steam and stuff. Not going to bother installing Steam. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to install the bare necessities, like Windows, Java to run the Minecraft server, and TeamSpeak. And then whatever servers we decide to put up later on, I'll toss them on then. So I'm going to go ahead and do a reformat on this thing, because whenever it tries to do any Windows work where it has to read the hard drive, the actual mouse lags. And what the hell? I don't know what Chutch just sent me. Check this out. I'm pretty sure this is what he thinks formatting a hard drive is. Like you wash the platters clean. Oh, friggin' Chutch. Alrighty, all formatted. Resolution's just completely messed. I gotta install the video card driver, and all the other drivers are installed, so that's good. Just not the new USB card. Gotta put that one back on, but I copied the driver over to the other computer, so we're good to go there. So all I need to do is install Chrome, because, well, Internet Explorer is the best browser for downloading a better browser, and get the video drivers on board and test things out. System boots super quick, doesn't lag, runs actually really nice. So I always love a computer after a fresh install. It's just so slick. Okay, let me finish the install and then we'll go from there. Alrighty, the server is all configured and ready to rock, so this is a good thing. The drivers are installed, software is installed. Luckily, a lot of the hardware that comes in that computer, Windows has the native drivers for it, so it's not exactly as rough as, you know, setting up a Lenovo laptop where you can't locate the drivers. So you're stealing drivers from other laptops and modifying them to install and hoping that they actually work. So that's good. We got that computer all situated. So I'm pretty much ready to swap it over to the new desk and then take the XPS 8300 and put it on my desk. This is great. This is a good thing. Now we can set that up as the server, have it run. I'm not going to do that tonight because we're going to be jumping on TeamSpeak soon and playing some Grand Theft Auto. What I am going to do is rock a piss and get a steak going in the air fryer. I'm going to make some jasmine rice here. Should be pretty good. Looks good on the bag anyway. What do you think? Alrighty, well, while dinner cooks, I'm going to grab myself a beverage. Did I bring my coffee cup down? No, I didn't. Crap. Oh, whatever. I'll grab myself. Might as well go for a soda. And, yeah. I think once this is all said and done, I'm going to get this computer all straightened out, get the server software working, readjust my network to a static IP, and then guess we can swap the XPS 8300 over. No, I need the XPS 8300 to run TeamSpeak. Okay, well, I can't do shit till tomorrow now, so that kind of sucks. Well, that's the way she goes. So I'll wait till dinner's done, get this thing all straightened out, and then we'll go from there. Alright, oh, freaking chair. Alright, I've moved the server over here. It's all set up running off a single monitor. I really don't see the point in having two monitors for this. So I'm going to leave this monitor off for now. Run it on this monitor. Oh, my floor's squeaky. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it as it is. And should be good to go. So that's all set up and good to go. Now my next step is I'm going to extract the 550 from here, put the R9 380 in that I've refixed because there was an issue with it. I should probably take it outside and blow that cat out of there. Screw it. Let's put the R9 380 in there and see if we can make a rip. Video card's installed. Let's see if this is going to work. If it is going to work, I'm probably going to take it outside tomorrow probably and blast it out. It's December 4th. Currently raining outside and we're having a thunderstorm. Zane. Alrighty, I deemed the R9 380 as a piece of crap. And I'm going to put the 960 GTX back in the computer it was intended for. Alrighty, everything's good to go. Kind of happy I did it tonight. I was worried the guys are going to be logged into TeamSpeak. I just had Logie try TeamSpeak and it's working fine. But I was worried the guys are going to be logged in when I pulled the plug on the computer. I would have got booted off and been like, what's going on? Why did that happen? So, computer's up and running. Supper's cooked. I'm just doing some Steam uninstalls of games that I don't need on that computer. Ooh. Look at how white and fluffy that rice is. That's gonna be good. Steak and rice makes everything nice. Frigga-digga-dee-dee-doo. Alright, well, I guess I spun the dial on the air fryer a little bit too much because that's looking like a piece of leather. But whatever, we'll drive it in our face anyway. And people, I'm gonna try that again. And people, I'm gonna shut her down here because we're just gonna game tonight. And I'm probably gonna have to do more computer work afterwards, such as install Java and get the Minecraft server going and all that nonsense. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, click the like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, I keep on vlogging.